Hey everybody, what's going on? It is your boy Johnny Pro here, and as you guys may think, I am doing my Monday's wrap of the week, but unfortunately guys, that's not the case today, and we won't start uploading again until Wednesday when I catch on with my Wednesday workouts, and then we'll follow the schedule from there, just to let you know real quick. But guys, I want to take you to a pretty serious moment. This is something that's never happened since I was 9 years old, and it's just very sad for me to tell you this, but first off, I want you to take a look at this picture. In case y'all don't know who that is my dog Bear, Bear, Mountjoy. He is an incredible dog, and he's really cute. And ever since March 2nd of 2012, we've had him, and he's just been a beautiful dog, and we absolutely loved him. And but unfortunately these days he's been getting very old, and it's gone to a point where he just couldn't take it anymore. At approximately 2:45 p.m. today, on September 22nd, 2025, he went up to his rightful place with Jesus Christ. That's right. He had to be put down. I just want to take this moment to just reflect on the life and legacy of my dog Bear. First off, Bear has just been an amazing dog and always a good boy. He always has been. I personally do not remember him in my younger years, because of course I was too young to interpret things or even imagine things, but as life went on, I remember that was my pet, and I just absolutely loved him, and he was absolutely amazing. He was always jolly. He would always want to go for walks and definitely want to eat some food. He didn't care what it is, as long as it wasn't toxic. He loved playing with his toys. He loved hanging out with all of us, and it was really, really amazing. But as time went on, especially into kind of like early 2024, Bear's been kind of getting like very old. He's been walking slower. He barely ran, and he had a lot of stuff going on with his vet. Like, he got checked on multiple times, but he was just amazing, and he lived his absolute life to the fullest. If you guys are actually curious how long dogs typically live, they usually live somewhere between 10 to 13 years. If they exceed 13, then that is just insane. But I know my dog was at least 13 when he died, because we found him on March 2nd, 2012. Technically my mom did, but I don't know exactly how my mom brought him home. I think she said she saved him from something, and then she and my dad decided to adopt him, but I don't remember the full story. But Bear was a very little puppy when they first got him, so that definitely tells me that he was either a few months old, or just very, very young, like born just days ago. But I don't even know if that is even possible, but he was definitely very young. So definitely, from the time they got him, he had to have been born by at least somewhere within January or February of 2012. And I don't even know how, what happened to him before we brought him home. But since that day, we just loved and cared for him. And I've actually been, I mean this in no disrespect, but I've actually been wanting him to die, because I've seen him suffer, and it's just been very sad that that I am now the last person left in my family as a man trying to represent it. I actually had an old dog named Spurrier. He was born in 1998, and he passed away in 2011, but I knew him at that time, but I never got to actually know him until after his death. So I was 4 years old when he died, and that was sad. But I still have a little bit of memories when I was by him. My dad died in 2016 in June, And then today, of course, September 22nd, 2025 at 2:45 p.m., my dog Bear got put down. One thing that I'm just happy about is, like I said, I no longer have to see him suffer. And I knew that his days were limited and that God had a time and a date for when he was going up to heaven. So I thank God earlier today for doing exactly what I wanted him to do, which is just take care of Bear for eternally, because seeing him suffer would just make him feel worse and worse. And I'm also just thankful that Bear passed away in the most peaceful way possible. If you don't know how like dogs get put down, I think the veterinarian puts like a little IV, kind of like what you do in surgery, but it's like it goes into the dog, and then like there's something in it that just puts it down, and that's just it. My dog Bear never even reacted even much. My mom just hugged her, and I think she probably cried too when Bear was going to heaven. And my dad did the same thing with Spurrier, because Dad was technically or Spurrier was technically Dad's buddy, and Bear was my mom's buddy, but we all loved him deeply. And while it is very sad that it's gonna be a long time until I see him again, is that at least I will see him again. And I'm just very happy, as I said, that I no longer have to see him suffer. And I actually recovered a piece of his fur on the floor a few days ago, and then I kept it somewhere safe, so that way I get to feel Bear whenever I feel lonely or just sad about it. But I'm just very thankful that he's okay now, and he lived an absolutely amazing life, and 100% Spurrier, even though I don't know the full backstory, and 100% my dad. It's just very, very incomprehensible to realize that I lived pretty much half my whole life without my dad, and I just been raised by my mom while she was taking care of my two sisters, and she is a real trooper for that. I want you guys to share her love in the comments below, because oh, sorry, my phone fell there. We good? All right, sorry about that. She has absolutely deserved and earned everything you could ever imagine. She is one of my best heroes, and I will always be there for her until we are no more on this planet. So, but we will be more in heaven, 100%. Guys, I really appreciate all the love and the condolences and the just support about my dog's death. And if you guys are wondering what can you guys do, I'm just saying just pray. I am okay, but just definitely pray, as it was kind of a hard time for me today. But I'm just very happy that it's just over with, and now Bear can live his eternal life in heaven while we are soon to come. And I'm very happy that he's also with Spurrier, who I know they'll be happy together. And of course, my dad, who will take care of both of them. And I know he's definitely happy with that right now. And all the angels, and of course, God has Jesus Christ, will take care of them as well. And I'm just gonna stay strong along with my family. And I know life is pretty messy right now, especially in September with current events like the anniversary of World War II starting, the Appalachia shooting, Charlie Kirk assassination, 9/11, and then Bear dying. But there's also been good things out of this month, and I'm definitely trying to focus more on that. History is history, and technically right now it's also history because he just died, but I just want to make sure that Bear's legacy in life will never be forgotten. And once my mom told me that I had to say goodbye to him the night before, it was very sad. And I just talked to him, and I just petted him, and I gave him a kiss, and he gave me a lick, kind of like his way of saying goodbye. And I actually almost missed the bus today to go to Bible study, I usually ride with my sister in the car to school, but I took the bus today because I was going to Bible study. And I actually almost missed the bus because that's how much I wanted to be with Bear before I had to go. But my last words when I looked at him in the eyes, I said, quote, "Have fun in heaven. I'll be right behind you." And his no mom was there for him, and I'm very happy for that. And just God bless Bear, and he deserves eternal life in heaven for being an absolute trooper he is. I'm just very happy that God gave me a good amount of days to just be with Bear and spend time with him. And then when his time came to go up to heaven, Jesus surely did that. And I'm just very happy that he passed in the most peaceful way possible. I'm happy he had an amazing life, and it definitely counted when if I hadn't have taken care of him before then, I definitely did now. It made him feel so happy, and I knew that he definitely loved me, and I definitely loved him along with our whole family. So I just really appreciate that. And now, guys, as I end this video, I just ask for a little moment of silence for my dog Bear and also for my late dog Spurrier. Thank you, guys, and I love you. Peace out.